Good morning, everyone. I have a special treat for this read aloud video. This is Chester. Chester was written and illustrated by Melanie Watt. She's the same person who wrote and illustrated Scaredy Squirrel. Now you'll notice with Chester, he's holding something in his hand. Maybe you can see it's a red marker. And if you look on the book, you can see other places where someone wrote in red marker. Who do you think it was that did that? Yes, it was Chester. Whenever you see the red marker, you know that Chester Wait a minute. Chester really wrote this book? Because he's crossed out Melanie's name and says that he wrote the book. So whenever you see red, you'll know that it's Chester writing it. This is Chester by Melanie Watt. Dear readers, I apologize for Chester's behavior in my mouse story. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Sincerely, Melanie Watt. Blah, blah, blah. This book was for Marcus, Ava, Melina, and Layla. For Chester, because I couldn't have made this book without him. He's the smartest, most handsome cat in the world. I wish I could be like him someday. Chester. Not written and illustrated by Melanie Watt. Once upon a time, there was a mouse. He lived in a house in the country. Then Mouse packed his bags and went on a trip very, very far away, and we never saw him ever again. Hasta la vista, Mousie. So Chester moved in and made a few changes to his new place. Wow. My curtains, Chester's chair, Chester's home sweet home. But Mouse returned home. Oh, yes, did I mention he brought back a really big souvenir with teeth? Back to the story. Once upon a time there was a mouse. He lived in Chester. Move out of the way. He lived in the country with his vegetarian dog who only ate carrots. Then Melanie begged Chester to write a better story, and it goes something like this. Once upon a time there was me. Chester stands for charming, handsome, envy of Mouse, smart, talented, envy of Melanie, really handsome. Chester lived in Chesterville, where mice weren't allowed. It was a beautiful day. Until it started to rain. Now, as I was saying, once upon a time there was a mouse. He lived in a house in the country. And he lived happily ever after. The end. I can't work like this. Chester, this is where I draw the line. Nope, I'm drawing the line. Do not cross this line. Keep out. Chester sighed. Chester, that's enough. Hand over the marker this instant. Chester's busy. Hi, I am Melanie Watt, and I am very angry. Hello, I am boring, and I am jealous of Chester. Chester, I'm warning you. Hand over the marker and apologize before I count to 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. La, la, la. All right, Chester. You want your own story. You want to be the star of this book. Well, get ready. Here it is. Finally! Once upon a time, there was a cat named Chester. He lived in a house in the country. Chester was a very handsome cat, especially when he wore a pink "You wouldn't" tutu. Now it's personal. The end.